Okay, that is absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Traffic won't be a problem. Appreciate you guys.
Where did Beth go? She just Beth.
And I have photos.
They got a boat now.
Oh, yeah. Of course. They're all, yeah.
It's not working anyway. I don't know how much it's working. Just yell. Oh yeah. This will be better.
Hold it close to you.
Hold it close, like this?
And yell.
Just yell.
Yeah. Y'all hear me? Okay. We're gonna escort the moving wall to Houston, to the Houston Veterans Memorial Cemetery Park. Not cemetery, Memorial Park on Tibble Road. Okay? We're gonna leave here at 11:30. We have LEO escort the whole way. We have a group of fine officers over here who are going to give us plenty of here comes more in. We're going to be well covered up, okay? I have heard that we're going to have a lot of TV coverage and stuff. I already heard on Channel 11 News this morning that they already started advertising us doing this, okay?
Before you move off the officers, I want to say a word about that.
Yes, sir.
These guys, the LEOs have really come out and forced for this run and for us. And they're here to protect your safety. Thank them, because they have really stepped up. There's guys that have come in from being off. There's guys that have come in from vacation. They're coming in from all departments all around. So I think we owe them a round of applause. Thank you. Now, next time y'all see me pulled over, be stop and tell that guy.
Yes, sir. But the LEOs, they've all gotten together from different Montgomery County, Houston, and other departments are all working together to help us out. Okay, so always thank them for that. All right, we're gonna ride. You gonna run the safety meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Boomer here is gonna run the safety meeting on how we're gonna go. Okay.
All ready?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Most of you are experienced riders. Are there any new riders here? You wouldn't admit it if you were. Let me ask a couple other questions. How many Vietnam vets in country are here?
Hey, yeah.
How many veterans since Vietnam are here? How many veterans are here before Vietnam? We want you in here with us.
Here's another one behind you, Boomer.
All right. Korea. All right. Give these guys a hand. All the other riders that have come to join us again, we really appreciate your support. The veterans appreciate your support. You see a guy in uniform, you take your time to talk to him and thank him for the things he's doing. They're putting it on the line for us, so don't give a shit who likes it. Amen. Okay, we're going to ride in standard staggered formation. We're not going to do it like on the run for the wall. We're not going to do side by side. Some of the guys in front may get that way. Do not change your position though. All right, we're going to. You all know the turn signals: left turn, right turn, slow down, stop. What's it?
No, that's what I push the button.
Well, don't we have a lot of folks on here with a lot of different riding styles? It's real important that you point out hazards. We're real bad about not passing them back. So please, please, please do that. I know this is a ride. You see people on the side of the road, you want to wave at them and things like that. That's why I get in front so I can't run into anybody when I do that, okay? But it's real important that we pay attention here. And no matter how good we run this run, there's going to be some accordion effect. And just by the time you look over to that guy over there on the other side or somebody coming down the street, that guy's got in front of you is going to stop. I'll guarantee it, all right? And you don't want to be looking away when he does. So please, 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 all right? Now we're going to have a lot of law enforcement. He's zipping up and down, taking care of us and protecting us. Stay in your track. Do not leave that track, okay? If
I've just seen them on stuff. I've never seen them, but for me, it's too good.
come up to me and say, "Man, JJ, what happened?" I told him 340 more pounds. Yeah, I've lost weight, gained weight. Yeah, lost weight, gained weight. Well, then you drugged again for type 2 diabetes. That's why I gained weight.
That await for the moment for their loved ones to come. Ashana Mahanda la Vacía. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. Father above all, we have given you thanks for bringing the wall to Houston, to this Veterans Park. I ask that all Houstonians come and share the feeling of the wall. Don't forget the ones that have gone before us. But remember the ultimate sacrifice that they made so that we could all be here and be able to enjoy and to have the freedom. Even though this nation, as we hear and we fear, to understand our commander-in-chief as he makes decisions that are beyond any man. But he has made those decisions and we must support him. We must supposed to be there for him. Continuously, day and night, 25/7. Not 24/7, but 25/7. 365 days a year. Until we are victorious and we conquer. We are defenders.
Thank you.
Mike Gray Wolf, Delgado.
Can you spell your last name for me?
Delgado.
Thank you, sir.
Mike, tell me, I missed the first part. Tell me, what is your name again?
My name is Mike Gray Wolf Delgado.
Spell your last name?
Delgado.
Okay, tell me what you're doing out here today, Mike.
I have 5 cousins on the wall. I have a team of players as I grew in my younger days that were athletes, that were football players, they played in a band, ran track with me. We were victorious. I went to a school west of Houston called Lamar Consolidated. We lost 8 young men to Vietnam. One was my cousin, but the other were my brothers. We were of different culture and of different race, but they were still my brothers, and they remain my brothers. They are called the Lamar Fallen Soldiers, and we continue to understand what our nation has to sacrifice for it to be where it's at. I was in the Marine Corps,
During what year, sir?
1968.
Thank you.
Marines, 1968, you said?
Yes, sir.
Covered.
Don't forget, November 11th, vote for me.
Okay, first of all, your name?
Boomer.
Boomer. That's all you go by.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about Patriot Guard. Been riding with you for a while. Tell me a
Patriot
little bit
Guard
about
been riding a long time. We started in, I think it was 05 when that church out of Kansas started disrespecting the bikers and their families that were killed over in, not even the bikers, the soldiers and their families that were killed in Iraq and Afghanistan. We weren't going to stand for that. We took a bunch of flags and just got in their way, and the family didn't have to hear them anymore. Ever since then, we've been doing nothing but paying respect and honor to all the vets. The ones that are killed in action, the families, they don't need to see that kind of thing. They just need to know that there's people out there that remember them and believe in them and trust them and thank them. And that's what we do, day in and day out.
Many of your rides, a lot of this comes out of their own pockets, everything else.
Yep, so everybody just pays for it themselves. They take money out of their pockets to do this. There's some companies that'll turn around. We've had companies that have given us water. Kroger's just gave us a bunch of cases of water for the summer when the riders get so hot they go down. So there's a lot of people supporting us, but yes, it's all volunteer organization. Doesn't cost anything to join.
You've got you've got a group here in Houston, one in Beaumont, one up
We got them all over the country. When I started, there was under 1,000 riders all over the country. There was like maybe 20 or so here. We now have 1,200, and in the country it's over 112,000 riders, paying their respect and honoring our troops.
What are you Vietnam vets?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about what this wall means to you coming to Houston like this, and you actually able to work with the escort with it.
Yeah, I don't know how good I'll be at doing that. That wall means everything. We go to Washington, D.C. every year to pay our respects. I've got a lot of friends on it. I was almost on it, and thank God I'm not. He's looking after me. So that's people that I fought with and was hungry with and everything else. So I'll always honor that wall. There's 58,000 men and women out there on that wall, and they gave up their lives for this country.
Let me ask you one thing too. Comparison. When you get back from Nam compared to when these young men are coming back from Iraq now, the respect that they have now compared to the respect that y'all didn't get back then. What do you feel about that? I mean,
I think it's outstanding. We didn't get it. There's nothing to be said about that. Okay. Nobody welcomed you at the airport. You had some problems with people commenting things like that. You got it from your family, your brothers and sisters, other people in the service. Now we've learned that lesson, and we're not going to let that happen to these guys. They deserve better, and they're getting it. And the citizens here in the cities, the law enforcement, the fire departments, everything else, they're all turning out for them. You can't get better than that. When you see people that stop their cars and wave, put their hands over their heart when we take a KIA back, you know you made your point. Okay?
all right.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Thanks, buddy.
Scott, take care. Be careful.
Okay. Greg Tracy, and I'm with the Houston Military Affairs Committee.
Okay, Greg, tell me what's going on over there.
Well, today we've had the Vietnam Memorial Traveling Wall come in, and the Traveling Wall is a half-size replica of the National Monument, and it'll be here from today until the 29th of October. It'll be open pretty much to the public from the opening ceremony at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning until the closing ceremony at 5 p.m. on Sunday.
And then what happens from there? Where the wall moves on to another city?
The next day we'll disassemble the wall and it'll head east. I believe its next destination is Slidell, Louisiana.
A little bit about this wall.
This wall here was pretty much designed by the Vietnam Combat Veterans Limited, and it's been traveling around the country for a few years. Some of the employees with the Vietnam Combat Veterans Limited are here. They could probably give you a little bit more insight into that. But it travels around the country and is nicknamed the Healing Wall. The Healing Wall because the wall is able to come to the hometowns, and the people who are less fortunate can visit the wall without having to travel to the National Monument in Washington, D.C.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Is this the one that goes right to?
Bring up. I say two guys because the wind and stuff will. We're gonna have to have people that they want to get on. Be careful, watch your step. Just come right there, no, just grab the top, just set it right next to the other.
I got this one, Lisa.
You got it?
Yeah.
First of all, your name?
I'm Wayne Jones.
Tell me you're out here today, getting help set up this wall. What does this mean to you and the reason you're doing it?
My father died in Vietnam in 1967. I've been involved with the wall, helping with directory assistance for probably 15, 20 years now, and found out the wall was here. I think we need to let everybody in Houston know how to get to this place and come and experience this.
How old were you when your father passed away?
I was 11 years old.
So do you remember quite a bit of it then?
Oh, sure.
I mean, what difference between now, I mean, Vietnam back then, the way the respect men got compared to what they're getting now, the difference in it?
Well, I think that the general public is not quiet about their support for the troops and the people coming home and realizing that, like my father, they were just doing the duty that they agreed to when they joined the military.
You just seeing this, I mean, there's not as much of a turnout now compared to years ago. How's it make you feel?
I'm appreciative of everybody that remembers each of the women and men on this wall, and all those that have served us in peace and in war.
Wait. Set it on top of your foot.